So Good.
The sounds of Soul Good broadcast around the world. I'm your host, Bill Fragles. Thank you for joining us. Episode 1178 this week. 2 hours of the latest in house, underground, Afro house, and tribal. Got a massive edition coming your way once again. Got a brand new remix of Baila from Chus and David Penn for 2025. We've got Dennis Cruz with a huge percussive track. This week's Soul Good selection, a tribal monster is coming your way. Absolutely loving this week's Soul Good selection. Courtesy of one of our favourite Italian producers. In about 30 minutes, legend of the house music scene, the tribal house scene, Afro house as well over the years. Tracks including Heart of Africa, Neverno, Galera, La Colombiana, Now or Never, Go On. Teamed up with Chus, in fact, ran stereo productions alongside Chus. He's teamed up with Oscar L, amongst many others. His name is Pablo Ceballos. We're featuring him in the mix in 30 minutes, followed up by this week's F-Mix, tracks by Joy Marquez, by Shay DT, by THEMBA, and then the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York Minute, featuring a selection of his favourite tracks. But to start us off, more subdued sounds, Erik Ellmann with Morning Blues, kind of jazzy vibe as well. Bit of space disco sounds, Vincent Caira with What's It Gonna Be, HB Vince with Free Your Soul, and Hatiras with Back for More. This is Soul Good.
Check it out. It's so good.
You know, the one where you choose me and no one else. What you gotta tell me, baby? What's it gonna be?
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood. turn the music up. You're listening to So Good. This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
Everybody said they don't like the blues. Now listen, people. Everybody said they don't like the blues. But you're wrong. See, the blues come from way back.
SoulGood, people.
You are checking out the sounds of Chus and David Penn with their classic Baila remix for 2025, the Ibitaly Balearic mix. The show is so good. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thank you for joining us. Before Baila, you heard Cruz with Way Back. A huge track by Herc Deeman out of Greece with GSP and Aristea track. It's called Hot One. This is So Good. If you'd like to know what tracks we're playing, check out soulgood.com, episode 1178. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. There you'll find our set lists. You can comment, you can send us a DM as well. It's time for this week's So Good selection, a massive Afro House track by CASSIMM, teaming up with Pietro and MC Panda. It's called THEMBA, Rave.
So Good selection. Selection. With this week's So Good selection, CASSIMM out of Italy, teaming up with Pietro and MC Panda with THEMBA, Rave. Tick a block to So Good in about 16 minutes. Got an F mix coming your way, After Hours, Twisted Sounds, percussive, bit progressive as well, Junior Lopez, brand new music, Joy Marquez in there as well. Got the final 15 with Exacta, chatting with him for the New York Minute. But up next, over the years, he's given us so many tribal and percussive tracks. Back to Basico, Twisted Comes alongside Adrian Hour, The Prophet, Low Frequencies, Wrong About Me, There Is a God, Iberican Sound, Hossa, Amtrak, Africa. So many huge tracks we've been rinsing here on So Good for so many years, about 20 odd years. His name is Pablo Ceballos. He's our featured guest up next on So Good.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is David Penn, and you are listening to SoulGood.
This is Hector Romero from Def Mix Soul Recordings, New York City, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Sandy Rivera from Kings of Tomorrow, and you're listening to SoulGood.
This is Eddie Amador, and you're listening to SoulGood.
Hi, this is Roger Sanchez, and right now you are checking out SoulGood. This is Jerome Sydenham, you're listening to SoulGood. Keep on listening to SoulGood because it's so good.
So good. giving you 2 hours of the latest in house and underground, tribal and Afro house each and every week. This is So Good. I'm your host, Bill Fragos, joined by Exacta, episode 1178. If you want to download So Good, you can do so right now, soulgood.com. Podcast app on Apple, your favorite podcast player on Android. Stream us via your favorite streaming site, and of course, we broadcast on a number of radio stations around the world. It's time for this week's featured guest of the week. His name is Pablo Ceballos. Alongside Chus, ran stereo productions for many years, about 25 years. Huge tribal Afro house tracks, percussive tracks. He's given us tracks including Baila, echoes from Daruma, Lost in Music, Go On, The Sun, Da Da Dum, Funkarone, Now or Never, All I Want. So many huge tracks, and right now, this is Pablo Ceballos, our featured guest of the week on So Good.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to So Good.
because house music is so good.
Yeah, through the midnight.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
It ain't good unless it's so good.
Soon it'll all turn to dust. So get up! Forget the past. Go outside and have a blast. The end of the earth is upon us. Pretty soon it'll all turn to dust. Go 1,000 miles in a jet airplane. Go out of your mind, go insane!
This is Soul Goods, featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to Soul Good.
You are checking out the driving and percussive and tribal sounds of Pablo Ceballos. Bit of tech thrown in there as well. Here at SoulGood, our featured guest of the week. Thanks for your company on this episode 1178. In about 30 minutes, got the F-Mix coming your way. Huge percussive, tribal tracks. Shay DT in there. A brand new one called Ritual Echoes. But up next, we'll continue with more Pablo Ceballos on SoulGood.
This is Soul Good.
So good. So good.
So good.
SoulGood sounds broadcast around the world. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thank you for your company. If you want to download SoulGood, you can do so right now via your favorite podcast player on Android, the podcast app on Apple. We're on a bunch of streaming sites around the world, and of course, you can download SoulGood right now from soulgood.com. Our featured guest of the week in the middle of his mix, one half of Chus and Ceballos, one half of the Stereo Productions crew. His name is Pablo Ceballos. He's given us huge tracks over the years, La Colombiana, More I Want You, Fiesta 99, Africa, Amtrak, Hossa. So many driving, percussive and tribal tracks. Right now we'll continue with Pablo Ceballos, our featured guest of the week on Soul Good.
This is Soul Goods, featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to Soul Good.
With the latest in house music, this is Soul Good.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
See, I don't need you around. When I think of you, it brings me down. I turn my back and you're at my door. What can I say? I don't need you no more. I wrote to you a dear John letter. I thought that it would be better, but it seems you didn't understand. You're still thinking that you are my man. You keep coming in and out my life. I just can't understand why you keep coming in and out of my life.
Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. 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 Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now I'm on the throne. Can't touch me when I'm in the zone. Berlin to D-Town, I just stay going. Go big or go home. I was on the grind, but now
With a brand new edition available for download every single week, this is SoulGood.
I just stay going.
fear your grace should fall. For fear tonight is all. You could look into my eyes. Under the moonlight, this serious moonlight.
This is SoulGood's featured guest of the week.
Hi, this is Pablo Ceballos from Chus and Ceballos, and you are listening to SoulGood.
You are checking out the sounds of Pablo Ceballos, our featured guest of the week here at SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos. Thank you for your company, and thank you to Pablo Ceballos for being our featured guest of the week. Of course, responsible for stereo music, stereo productions, released tracks for over 25 years alongside DJ Chus. He's produced tracks with Oscar L, with Adrian Hour, Prophet, Back to Basico, Twisted Comes, There Is a God, Low Frequencies, amongst many tracks produced by Pablo Ceballos. Thanks once again. Do keep it locked. The F-Mix is up next. After Hours, Twisted Sounds, Junior Lopez, Joy Marquez, THEMBA in there, and then the final 15 with Exacta. This is SoulGood.
This is SoulGood.
SoulGood.
Giving you 2 hours with the latest in house, underground, Afro house, and tribal each and every week. This is SoulGood. I'm your host, Bill Fragos, episode 1178 this week, joined by Exacta. If you want to know what tracks we play here at SoulGood, soulgood.com. Our setlists are available there. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. It's time for this week's F-Mix. We get After Hours, tribal, percussive, progressive as well. Kicking off with Junior Lopez with Vamos. Got Shay DT with a lovely tribal track, Ritual Echoes. Joy Marquez, bit of tech and prog thrown in, teaming up with Ricardo Criollo House, called Otaka. And then we've got THEMBA out of South Africa, getting a little bit more progressive, teaming up with Niraj Naik, featuring Nicolle, Rochelle, and Sorofe. This is the F-Mix. SoulGood.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for that tribal sound.
Vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería. Qué rico sería, vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería, vamos a hacer porquería. Qué rico sería. Vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, qué rico sería. Vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porquería. Vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque, vamos a hacer porque,
This is Bill Fragos in the mix on SoulGood.
This is Exacta, and keep it locked because my Final 15 and New York Minute are coming your way.
Streets of New York City. This is Soul Good.
Welcome home, yo.
New York, you know I love you.
Work.
New York is the state of mind.
This is the New York Minute with Exacta.
Soul Good reaches far and wide all around the world. We broadcast on a number of radio stations and available via a number of streaming sites as well. We reach all the way to New York City, where we're joined by the man, the DJ, the producer, responsible for the huge track You Keep Calling Me. It's Exacta. Exacta, what's happening in New York this week for the New York Minute?
It's another big weekend in New York. Resolute presents Can You Jig It at Holo and Mr. Sunday, Laurel Halo, and Justin Carter at Nowadays.
And what tracks do you have for us for this week's Final 15?
More fresh jams coming your way, and I'm kicking it off with Nick Curley, We Love. Then we have Ronnie Splateri, Nowhere, the original mix. And we're closing it out with Rufus Du Sol, Lately, Adam 10, and Mitagami, the extended remix. This is Exacta on the one and the only Soul Good.
Hey Exacta, I think it's time for you to drop that New York City beat. From New York City, this is Exacta in the mix on SoulGood. This is Exacta in the mix on SoulGood.
You are checking out the sounds of Exacta, mixing it up on SoulGood for the final 15. Rufus Dussault in there, Nicolle as well, fantastic tracks. Thank you Exacta for having a chat with us for the New York Minute and featuring your final 15. A big thank you also goes out to Pablo Ceballos for being our featured guest of the week a little bit earlier on. If you missed out on Exacta's final 15, if you missed out on our featured guest of the week's mix, which was Pablo Ceballos, don't despair, you can download SoulGood right now, soulgood.com, the podcast app on Apple, your favorite podcast player on Android. Stream us via a number of streaming sites, including the Ozcast Network, Adelaide Dance Radio, amongst others. And of course, we're broadcast around the world on a number of radio stations. No matter where you are, you can check out SoulGood. Thanks to all the DJs, the producers, the music label supplying us with the tracks each and every week. If you'd like to know what tracks we played here at SoulGood this week, check out soulgood.com. Our set lists are available there. Episode 1178 this week. Alternatively, Instagram, SoulGood Podcast. Hit us up with any comments, any likes, any DMs. Thank you again for your company on this edition, a very huge edition of SoulGood. Until next time, peace.
Hey Bill, I think it's time for more of Exacta. Thank you for listening to SoulGood.